Hello, happy Saturday. Welcome back to the vlog. I am sitting by myself for the first time in 11 months because, I was pregnant for 9 months and then have a 2-month-old. So the first time in 11 months being completely alone by myself. My husband is at home with baby girl. I left her sleeping after feeding her and putting back to sleep for her morning nap, and also with a bottle of milk, and he's there hanging out with a friend, doing some stuff, and I'm out and about on my own. First time as a postpartum mommy, and so far I feel okay. I feel okay about not having the baby with me, about having her with their daddy. I feel okay. Right now I'm at a thrift store. We're gonna run in there and see if I can find any clothes for me or anything that I feel like I need. My husband expressed an interest in hosting a Christmas party, which completely outside my wheelhouse because I have never hosted before. My family never really hosted before, maybe a long time ago when I was really little. But I was not involved in that at all because I was a kid. And then also Christmas. I mentioned before, we didn't celebrate Christmas. We have no Christmas traditions. We have no Christmas decorations. We have nothing. So if we did do a Christmas party, we would obviously have to decorate for the Christmas party. So I also want to run in here and see if they have any Christmas decorations. I went to the other thrift store the other day. Wasn't really impressed with their selection, it was just really disappointing that how little that thrift store had, because it's a very big thrift store. It used to be a grocery store, but I don't know, they're not that great. And there's not a whole lot of options around me. I would have to drive much further to go to any other thrift stores that have a reasonable selection. But I'm going to go in here really quick, and then I'm going to go to Aldi and the grocery store to pick up some things and then head home. But I just wanted to bring you along with me for my mommy's first day out without the baby. Okay, let's go. This was a habit that I had before being pregnant, but definitely now always have water. Fortunately, it doesn't have to be cold anymore. I could not drink anything except for cold water when I was pregnant, or I would throw up. Also, I put my winter boots on thinking it was gonna be cold, and I went ahead and walked out the house with them on, but it's actually hot. However, there's no other trash in my car. I have these shoes, so I'm gonna switch into these because it's really hot, actually. Okay, so I didn't vlog while I was in there because I take thrifting very seriously, so I needed both hands in order to go through the racks and whatnot. This place had a lot more Christmas stuff than the other thrift store, and I put a few things in my buggy. I was really looking through to see what all they had, and they had a pretty good amount of stuff. They had a bunch of Christmas trees, quite a few decorations, Christmas ornaments, wreaths, general miscellaneous decor and whatnot, all that kinds of stuff. And I didn't get any of it because I actually called my husband to see how serious he was about doing a Christmas party, but he said we'll revisit it later, so I didn't buy anything. You can return stuff to this thrift store for credit, but I didn't want to be bothered with trying to do that like within 7 days or whatever. But I looked, and if he does decide that he wants to do the Christmas party, then we can definitely come back here and find some pretty good stuff. I found 3 articles of clothing that I liked. I found more than that, but I looked through it and put the rest of it back. I have just a simple red long maxi dress, like one that my sister has that I borrowed that she probably isn't going to get back unless she directly asks me for it. A pink Gap sweater and a Madewell dress, a knit Madewell dress, a sweater dress. I'm really excited about that. It was not in its correct spot. It was in some random spot where it didn't belong. Like, it was in the dresses, but it wasn't in the right size for dresses. It's an extra small, and it was like mixed in with the bigger sizes, and that's why you have to pay attention when you're thrifting and use both hands and all your eyes and senses to find the good stuff. My husband texted me and he said that the baby woke up and he fed her a bottle that I had pumped yesterday. Which I pumped that yesterday because I thought I was going to go to choir practice and leave my baby with my mom, but I had a headache, so I decided not to go because headaches and choir practice and speakers and mics, bad combo. But he said that she's fine, so take my time and I'll go ahead and go to Aldi and Walmart and probably head home from there. I haven't eaten today. I just had coffee, but I do not want to buy food out here because I don't really eat a whole lot of places. I'm picky. I'll eat like Raising Cane's or Chick-fil-A or what's the other chicken place? Zaxby's. And sometimes Whataburger. Like Wendy's, McDonald's, places like that. Sonic. I don't like their food. But anyway, I'm gonna put my phone on the charger. I don't know if I'm gonna vlog my grocery shopping or not, but I like having a charged phone. So it's really hot. I'm gonna roll my windows down because I just really like windows down driving. Few more things than I expected to, but I didn't really have a grocery list for Aldi. Yeah, so that was over half of my grocery budget. There's just always interesting things in Aldi sometimes. I mostly bought fruit and produce though. I got pomegranate juice because I was influenced by Ryan Alexandria. Ryan Alexandria. She was drinking pomegranate juice in one of her vlogs, and she said that it was good for breast health, and we're all about health and wellness. So I'm gonna try this, and if this is nasty, girl, you owe me $3. I don't really eat pomegranates, so pomegranate. It has a very sharp and bitter aftertaste to it. That isn't terrible. It's not terrible. She said it's kind of like cranberry juice. I can get that. I can mess with that. My husband's not. I have to give him some. Let him try it, just for his reaction. But yeah, one more stop, and then I'm going home. See about my baby. She's probably fine. Everything's fine. Let's go. Why are batteries so expensive? Like, why? Someone finally complimented me on my leather jacket. Thank you, young man. Thank you. I have to save some of this for my husband. He must taste this. I must see his reaction because wow. It's such a strange taste. Like the front load's very sweet. No artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. $66 grams of sugar though. Is that natural sugar? That's a lot of sugar. I can't drink all that today. I'm done. But okay, I'm done shopping. And I'm gonna go home and see my baby. It's hot outside. And it's December, but we live in the South, so whatever. Okay, so my objective with going to the thrift store, I can't talk, it's like my words are stuttering and jumbled, but my objective with going to the thrift store was to find more clothes that I can wear and breastfeed the baby in that have accessibility. I think 2 of those items can do that, because one is just, you know, a sweater, and the other one's a dress, but it's kind of like a V. So I can pull it down, and it's a strap. It's a strap dress? Yeah, it's like a thin spaghetti strap dress. So I can slip that off and pop that down to feed her, because I was able to do it in the other dress that I have like that I got from my sister, that she will never get back. Because what are sisters for? The Madewell dress though, it is not going to be breastfeedable, but it is a Madewell sweater dress, and I have a really hard time passing up on brands like Madewell or Free People, because I don't see those too often. We don't have those stores around here. We don't have a Madewell store. We have Free People in like Dillard's and the Target store, but I have never paid full price for those brands, and I'm not trying to start now. But I feel pretty okay about having left the baby and being out and about by myself. Like, I feel good about it. I completely threw off what I was thinking of. I have no idea what my point was. Alright, Ryan Alexandra. pregnancy. Postpartum, newborn sleep, all of it, so much better than pregnancy sleep. So much better. If you're pregnant right now and you are like me and you couldn't sleep, you couldn't get comfortable, postpartum is going to be everything that you ever wanted. But I don't really know what the point of what I'm talking about is, so I'm just gonna stop recording now since I am at a stoplight and it's safe to do so. Please practice safe driving. Thank you. Tell me. You ready to eat? You done talking? You done talking to me? You were talking to me for a minute. I like talking to you.
Kaale.